What's good with them, family? So listen, man, if you're thinking about joining the courier business, right, if you want a cargo van or start delivering in your personal vehicle, the first thing you need to do is understand your worth and understand how to calculate numbers. What I mean by understanding your worth is sometimes being able to set aside your expenses and knowing what you need to calculate for the month and go out here and making profit for the month, but just going out here and making good deals and good decisions, right? Taking good solid loads that'll go ahead and boost and progress the industry more so than hurting it. Which goes back to my second point, which is learning how to and knowing how to properly calculate your numbers, right? Meaning you want to go out here and you want to make profit. You want to know that even if I quickly accept the load, I'm still going to make profit. You know your numbers that well in the back of your head. You really have to treat this like a growing business, right? It's like your baby. You have to rock it. You have to nurture it. You have to take it through each level emotionally, physically, financially to get it to where it is so it can graduate and lead a house. So really study the game. Learn the different levels of the business, right? Learn how to just capitalize on apps and everything that comes with apps. Learn dedicated routes and why dedicated routes come about, how they come about, and how you can capitalize on that, right? Understand contracts and different contracts, whether it's a subcontract, whether it's you learning how to be a master contractor, etc. Learn the details and learn how to write up your own contracts, even if you got to learn how to use AI. Learn the difference in between a dispatcher who actually cares for their drivers and a dispatcher who only cares for the numbers. Now, granted, it's a lot of dispatchers out here who only care about the numbers. All they want is yes man. Yes man, yes man, yes man, because that's their job. But if you can sign on with a local carrier company or a smaller carrier company that's just starting out, that really trying to get their own drivers on board, then that's a better situation than just trying to go out here and start with a company that's so broad that doesn't necessarily care about you, your numbers, your profit, your physical health, and things like that. And even get to the point to where you're studying the game so hard, you know different methods and different ways and different avenues to make money using your cargo van that doesn't necessarily just require you to deliver from point A to point B. For example, like a food truck, right? Or even doing lawn care with your cargo van, pressure washing with your cargo van, doing some type of service where you're just like making like a cleaning business or something like that and utilizing the space for the cargo van, but not necessarily just doing deliveries. Like, there's so many more ways to get a cargo van or even get into this space of being a courier and not having to just stay in one lane. If you stay in one lane, you're selling yourself short. You want to put yourself in position to be able to use all of the opportunities that you've gathered over the years, right? Whether it's different apps, whether it is different carriers that you signed on with and dispatchers, whether it is different contracts that you have to either have dedicated routes for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, or on-demand routes where you just click accept or deny, things of that such. You just want to have as many options as possible in this business, no matter if it's in a personal vehicle or a cargo van. Now, family, this video is just something that's food for thought. But if you like what you heard and you want to hear a little bit more, right, tap in with me. Go ahead and follow me and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Man, I'm out.